Welcome to Goblin Blood Bowl Channel. Work hard, hit hard, play hard. Will you survive Goblin Blood Bowl? Proudly serving Blood Wifer beer in all Goblin stadiums.
Welcome to week 3 of the Goblin Blood Bowl channel. This is Oni Goku.
And this is Fat Zombie.
And let's get started. Welcome to the Circus Maximus division. All 3 games end a 2-1 score with the Phonetic Alphabet over Bag of Richards, the Trojan Norse over School of Crocs, and the Assassins of Youth take down Plague Bearer's finest. Now on to the Sands division. Division had all 3 games end in victories. With no steroids here, Long Drawn Pirates and Blood Wolves getting wins over the Aztecs, Phallic Members, and Segundo and Tento, respectively. Next up is the Dungeon division. First match, the Second Rat and Blood Bowl and Shield tie 1-1. Second match sees the Longboat Jollymen take down the Pinkskin Pummelers 2-1. In the third match, the Jade Reavers beat down the Misty Mountain Cold Brew in another 2-1 score. Next up, the Pit division. Los Chicos del Golden worked over the Philosopher Kings. Far from Pukin defeated the Blackrock Maulers. The Vermin Blight Bombs and Lounge Lizards end in a 2-2 tie.
The Stadium division. In a division that seemed to get odd happenings for week 3, Cretaceous champions chickened out and announced that they would not play against the best team, Sleeping Dragons. Reign of Terror battled it out and gained their first victory of the season against these UCF Knights. And last but not least, the Cesspool Scoundrels squared off against the Cleveland Gutter Rats, creating an expected high-scoring game. Let's go over that game.
Hello folks, we'd like to welcome Havoc to the group. He's our special guest today.
Hello.
And Mr. Havoc, how long have you been in Goblin?
This will be my second season.
And currently you're in Proving Grounds this season?
Yes, in the Pit division.
What team are you playing and what's your record so far?
I'm currently coaching the Blackrock Maulers, an Orc team, and we are completely ensconced in last place.
Way to go. Be solid, man.
Havoc is here to help us commentate on the Battle of the Skaven, matchup between the Cleveland Gutter Rats and the Cesspool Scoundrels. In the one division that has 2 Skaven teams, a great number of fans showed up to see this matchup. So many, in fact, that a riot broke out just as the match started.
That's no kidding. The entire right upper section was throwing blows. It took at least 20-30 minutes just to clean it up.
Once the fans calmed down, the players turned their focus on each other to continue the game. Cleveland Gutter Rats received, but failed to form a worthy box around their ball carrier, allowing the Cesspool Scoundrels to gather around the ball. However, the Scoundrels paid the price, suffering 2 casualties before being able to sneak in to grab the ball to make a hazardous touchdown. The fans got louder at the next kickoff, hyping up the Cleveland team. Being hyped up, them CGR guys made 2 more casualties against Cesspool. Heck, the fans even helped the Cleveland Rats by throwing the ball back in the Cesspool's defensive end zone, giving an easy score to the Cleveland Gutter Rats, making the game 1-1. The fans of the Cesspool Scoundrels apparently didn't like the assistance of the opposition's fans, and another riot ensued on the following kickoff.
With the numbers game playing against the Cesspool Scoundrels, it was beginning to look doubtful that they would have much of a chance for another TD in the game. But they proved that wrong. Cinemac pulled some fancy moves and throws the ball into double cover Garess. Garess fumbles around with the ball for a second, but amazingly catches it. He escapes and heads into the end zone for a score before the half ends, giving the Cesspool Scoundrels back the lead 2-1, which of course led to another riot amongst the fans.
Start of the second half, Cinemac of the Cesspool Scoundrels catches the kickoff and connects again with Garrus with the short pass. Garrus then ran like hell and scored another quick touchdown, even though 5-0 from the CGR team was able to give him some contention. The score, 3-1 for the Cesspool Scoundrels. Cleveland Gutter Rats then strike back with the score after handing it off to 5-0, keeping the game in contention 2-3.
In the ensuing kickoff, the CGR team, feeling the pressure of needing another score, catch the Cesspool Scoundrels flat-footed and quickly moved to secure the ball. But Shredder, the huge rat ogre, failed to catch it. Cinemac of the Scoundrels immediately grabs the loose ball and moves into an open area to throw it yet again to Garess. Luckily, Iktuk gets tripped up by Carbuncle, which allowed Garest to score his third touchdown of the game, making it 4-2 in favor of the Cesspool Scoundrels.
Upset at the bad play, the Rat Ogre Shredder of the Cleveland Gutter Rats smashes Boil Rule with his massive mace-like hand taking him out. But that is all the CGR team could do before the time ran out, ending the game 4-2 in favor of the Cesspool Scoundrels. Hell of a match. Even though the Cesspool Scoundrels got the crap beat out of them with multiple injuries and even a death, they managed to score repeatedly and take the win. So let this be a lesson to you frustrated people. Never quit, as you never know what your players are capable of when the going gets tough. Thank you, Havoc, for your guest appearance today. Good luck in your division.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
All three matches this week have a winner, with the Crazy Claws beating the Skulking Skeevers 3-0, the Swarv Savages took down the Green Bollocks Rollers 1-0, and the two new teams match up, with the Athletico Madrid defeating the Jurassic Dorks 2-1.
The Arena Division. The Macho Manly Elves may have been beaten morally from their previous games of the season, as they lose yet another match, this time against the Underworld Nars 3-0. Pretty and Pink Pansies win against the Oak Range Crush, and lastly, the RIP wrestle with the Console Warriors for the win. In the Dome Division, Ragnar's Nim Rats get a draw against the Language Barriers. The Team We get their first win of the season by toppling over the Black Rock Inquisition. And Run the Plays That I Call get one more victory for the season, winning against Franz's Finest, number 2. Lastly, for the Coliseum Division, the Lounging Lizards smack the Cars Harem 11 for a 1-0 win. Bunch of Tools give the Gnawling Scourge their first loss. And for the last reported game of the week, the Dang You Frenzy and the Z-Humies make a draw.
Thank you again for watching the GBBC, and looking forward to seeing all of you next week. This is Oni Goku.
And this is Fat Zombie signing off.